Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's adventure learning 20 common English proverbs. These proverbs are timeless, wise sayings that will make your English sound more natural. Hopefully, this should be an interesting video that helps you truly become fluent in English. Today, I'll not only teach you these proverbs, but also show you how to use them with real examples. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe so you don't miss future lessons. Alright, let's kick things off with our first proverb. Actions speak louder than words. This means what you do is more important than what you say. Here's an example. Instead of promising to help, show up and help. Actions speak louder than words. Another example. He didn't just say he'd fix the car, he actually did it. Actions speak louder than words. If you've ever experienced this in real life, share your story in the comments. Next up is a classic, the early bird catches the worm. It means success comes to those who start early. For example, if you wake up early, you'll get more done. The early bird catches the worm. Here's another example. She got the best deal on the tickets because she booked them early. The early bird catches the worm. Moving on, we have a picture is worth 1,000 words. This means one image can convey a lot of meaning. Here's how you could use it. Instead of explaining, just show them the photo. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Another example. His face in the picture showed exactly how he felt. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Our next proverb is better late than never. It means it's better to do something late than not at all. For instance, he was late to the meeting, but better late than never. Another example. I finally finished reading the book, and I loved it. Better late than never. Now let's talk about don't judge a book by its cover. It means don't make decisions based on appearance alone. For example, that restaurant might not look fancy, but the food is amazing. Don't judge a book by its cover. Another one. She seems quiet, but once you get to know her, she's hilarious. Don't judge a book by its cover. Let's move on to honesty is the best policy. It means it's always better to tell the truth. For example, if you made a mistake, just admit it. Honesty is the best policy. Another example. Telling the truth might be hard, but honesty is the best policy in the long run. Next, we have you can't have your cake and eat it too. It means you can't have everything. Here's how to use it. You can't buy the expensive car and still save money. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Another example. She wants the job and lots of free time, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. Let's do a quick overview of the proverbs we've covered so far. 1. Actions speak louder than words. 2. The early bird catches the worm. 3. A picture is worth 1,000 words. 4. Better late than never. 5. Don't judge a book by its cover. 6. Honesty is the best policy. 7. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Alright, moving on. Next is when in Rome, do as the Romans do. It means to follow the customs of the place you're in. For example, when you travel to another country, try to adapt to their culture. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Another one. At the meeting, everyone stood when the boss entered, so I did too. When in Rome. Next, we have the grass is always greener on the other side. It means people often think others have it better than they do. For instance, she left her job, thinking another would be easier, but now she sees the grass isn't always greener. Another example. You might think your friend's life is perfect, but the grass is always greener on the other side. Here's another common one: an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It means taking care of your health can prevent illness. Here's an example. Try eating healthier, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Another example. I've started exercising daily. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Now, let's talk about a watched pot never boils. It means things seem to take longer when you're waiting for them. For example, stop staring at the clock. A watched pot never boils. Another one. I was waiting for the phone call, but it felt like forever. A watched pot never boils. Here's beggars can't be choosers. It means you shouldn't complain about something when you have limited options. Here's how to use it. They gave us the last seats on the plane. Beggars can't be choosers. Another one. She didn't like the free food, but I said, beggars can't be choosers. Let's move on to Rome wasn't built in a day. This means great things take time. For example, don't expect to master English overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. Another example. Building a business takes patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's do a quick overview of the second batch of proverbs. 8. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. 9. The grass is always greener on the other side. 10. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. 11. A watched pot never boils. 12. Beggars can't be choosers. 13. Rome wasn't built in a day. Now, on to two heads are better than one. This means working together leads to better results. For example, we solved the puzzle faster because two heads are better than one. Another one. Let's brainstorm ideas together. Two heads are better than one. Here's practice makes perfect. It means the more you do something, the better you'll get. For instance, keep practicing your English, and soon you'll be fluent. Practice makes perfect. Another one. She kept practicing the piano, and now she plays beautifully. Practice makes perfect. Next, let's talk about too many cooks spoil the broth. It means too many people trying to do the same job can cause problems. Here's an example. We had too many opinions, and it slowed us down. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Another one. The project didn't turn out well because everyone was involved. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Lastly, we have the pen is mightier than the sword. This means words and ideas can be more powerful than physical force. For example, change can happen through writing and speaking. The pen is mightier than the sword. Another example. He used diplomacy, not violence, to solve the conflict. The pen is mightier than the sword. And that's it. Let's quickly go over the final proverbs. 14. Two heads are better than one. 15. Practice makes perfect. 16. Too many cooks spoil the broth. 17. The pen is mightier than the sword. We've covered all 20 proverbs. Remember, if you have any questions, you can comment below. I hope these proverbs will make you feel more comfortable speaking English. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more amazing English lessons. Together, we'll continue this learning adventure and help you truly become fluent in English. Bye.